Vile pia tumeambia ma-OCS, hakuna OCS tutapiga transfer. Hapana. Kwa sababu wewe OCS kama ni mtu ya kushikana na watu ya madawa na ya pombe na kuchukua hongo, tukipiga wewe transfer, that is stupid. It's transferring a problem to another part of Kenya. Si ndio? So wewe kama ni station commander, kama kwako iko pombe, iko madawa, pia uamue. Kiona umechoka na kazi, hakuna shida. Vijana ni wengi wanataka kazi ya kuwa OCS. Na hiyo tumesema. Na hakuna tafadhali, hata kama naongea na upole, ni kwa sababu mimi ni mzee. Lakini iko namna hiyo. Hakuna upole, hakuna vita, lakini hakuna tafadhali, tufanye hiyo kazi. Mimi nilikuja hapa Nyahururu na nikasema mkinichagua mimi na William Ruto, Laikipia tutatengeneza mambo ya usalama na hakuna watu watauawa. Tumejaribu, imepungua lakini bado. So wewe county commissioner na timu yako, Kanyiri wewe na Nyoike, please can you do your work? Yeah, mimi hiyo maneno ya vifo hapa sitaki. I mean, why? I'll call you for a meeting with the leaders, you tell me why. What you need from us, you tell us. Si ndio? Yeah, hiyo maneno tumalize bana. We cannot have a situation pale watu wanauawa kama kuku, alafu watu hawalali. Na nyinyi mko hapo, mko na mshahara, mmevaa uniform. You sit down, I'll call you specifically, I want to discuss Laikipia. I'll have a meeting with your security teams, the sub-county security teams and yourself and these leaders. We must sort out the issue of insecurity in Laikipia once and for all. Please sit down. Siko namna hiyo. First and foremost, kazi ya Laikipia is to sort out insecurity na mambo ya wildlife and human conflict, mambo ya kutafuta segenge ya kuweka ya kuzuia wanyama. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni mambo ambayo tutakuwa tukisaidiana. Coffee production went down because farmers were getting nothing. There is no way you can continue putting inputs, putting labor into something and you get nothing. The Honorable Moses Kuria, like myself, we are all products of this subsector. We went to school with the coffee proceeds. In the late 70s when we were young boys, and the early 80s when we were in high school, when you were admitted to a high school, the headmaster would interview your parent to ascertain whether you will be a problem in terms of paying school fees or not. And the headmaster would ask one question: do you have coffee? Once you said yes, you would be admitted to the school without any further question. Because a membership number of a cooperative society was much more credible than a banker's check today. Because coffee had returns. And it is working. It was working. We saw it work. We went to school through coffee proceeds. And today we are here. If it worked then, it must work now. And that is why we are here. Good people, history will judge you kindly if from this conference you come up with practical and pragmatic suggestions on what we need to do to restore the coffee subsector and put money in the pocket of the coffee farmer. Mambo ya chai, in 3 weeks' time, all the stakeholders will be in Kericho, the county of Kericho, again to have a discussion. We'll be back. Tuko na mambo ya macadamia, avocado, and other crops. We'll group them together because we cannot have too many conferences for each crop. But at least coffee and tea should stand on their own because they are huge. We'll be back again to discuss issues of macadamia, issues of avocado, which CS Kuria has taken with a lot of energy, but we want to bring all the stakeholders together so that we agree what is it that we do so that we have sustainable solutions. KPCU was a success story. Along the way, it is moribund. How do we get KPCU to what it was, to the benefit of the coffee farmer? We want you to consider this conference about cooperative societies. From where I sit, we lost it when we allowed greed among cooperative society officials to subdivide giant and huge coffee societies into many uneconomical units, therefore increasing the operational cost and the cost of production. We must make a decision how to take advantage of the economies of scale by pulling coffee together into huge organizations to bring down operational cost. And I want to say, after these societies were subdivided into uneconomical units, everybody wants to be a leader. And the marketers have corrupted our cooperative societies and their officials. In fact, during elections for societies officials, the campaign is even more funded than the presidential campaign. Na wewe ukijiuliza, hii wakulima wanataka kuwa chairman ya society, anatoa pesa wapi? Anataka kuwa treasurer. Where would they get money? It is these marketers who give them money so that they commit them to reserve their coffee for them, and then they buy at the price they want. We want this conference to consider that we shouldn't allow any marketer to go and commit coffee beyond the season. Because those are the people who have installed puppets in every cooperative society for the benefit of the marketer. And this conference must deal with that through coming up with mechanism on how we put laws to protect cooperative societies.